coming.
Well, not there. Why is everyone so scared of the Spurs? We'll start there in a second. But Wemby, 40 points, 12 rebounds, in only 26 minutes. Dunk
Lord,
contest.
oh my God.
I know.
What's going on?
16 points off the bench. Nobody played on the Lakers side of things. No Luka.
What was
no
that?
LeBron,
Is this the most dunks ever in a game?
I mean, I feel like, look, you pay money to see this.
Is that?
You're welcome. You're welcome. He had.
These are the same highlights.
No, he had 40 points total.
Yeah, but that was like 8 of them on loop.
Yeah, hold on. That was on loop. Unless he did the same thing 3 times.
No, but he did a lot.
Well, he clearly did a lot.
We had 25 points in the first quarter.
That's crazy.
25 points in the first quarter, which, by the way, if you're good at math, was on pace for the Wilt 100. Like, for a hot second there, you're doing math.
Were you thinking it?
Yeah, because I put he'll have 70 points at some point.
Is that it? 25? Been there, done that.
Shut up, Lou.
Did you have a 25 ball in a quarter?
I'm sure I've had a bunch of 25-point
quarters. Now we have to verify.
Lisa, look it up.
Lisa, I do need to look that one up, actually.
I need pre-All-Star game records and lose high in a quarter.
Okay, but look, he's no need to leave him out there, obviously, and they were never going to, but it does kind of put in perspective, we could get 100 points. We could get it.
And if there's anyone that's going to do it, I think it's him. You see the way he's talking about All-Star Weekend. His approach is just different. His maturity is different. And this game, this was just the Wemby show. 25 points in the first quarter. I don't know if 100 ball, because again, it's going to have to be a competitive game, and I don't know if he's going to be able to be doing things like this with Luka, LeBron, Reeves, Ayton, Smart on the floor, which none of them played. So we knew this was going to get ugly quick. But
it was awesome.
I mean, yeah, he was on pace.
First of all, he doesn't shoot enough. Second of all, I've played with some real guns, some real guys that shoot the basketball, and they still haven't been able to do it. I just don't think he has the mentality to go out there and take 50 to 60 reps at the
He'd have to get like 30 free throws.
That would go completely against his thoughts on ethical basketball.
Yeah, but maybe he's like one of the. Well, you know what? Last night would have been the night to be like, let's just let it go.
He had 25 in the first quarter and finished with 40. He finished with 40. He doesn't have the mentality to go out there and try to score 100.
100's insane.
Yeah, but I'm here for it. I hope I live long enough. Who knows?
I'm rooting for it.
I have bad news for Chandler and myself. Lou did have 27 and a quarter against the Warriors. Dang it!
That's not bad. That's awesome.
Yeah, whatever.
Lisa, will you say my career high too in the quarter, please?
Yeah, Chandler, can we get 12. A Chandler quarter high?
It's 12.
Is it really 12? You know that?
No, I wish. Probably not that high.
We also had the announcement yesterday that Brandon Ingram is Steph Curry's All-Star replacement. I know. I'm happy about that.
Another one of my rooks. All my rooks are doing well. I should start taking credit for nothing.
Are you 15? 15's your quarter high. You were close.
Not bad.
Dude, that was pretty good.
Not bad. But that's all right.
Hold on. So I got a question for you. The whole All-Star replacement, again,
it's good to see you again.
I don't know if you guys cover this. So does an American has to replace an American and a world has to replace a world? That's right?
I didn't completely understand the rules, but it's all settled now.
Because that doesn't make sense.
How does that not make sense?
Fair. If
you're gonna put an American on the world team?
Also, is Joel Embiid, like, is he a world or American? Like, how do you decipher? Because he's definitely not.
He's an American.
Team USA,
if he played on Team USA, he's American.
I just don't.
Some of these other guys have played for DR. They played for.
Right. So if Luka goes out, he's not in the All-Star game, which is very possible. That means like Dylan Brooks, Lauri Markkanen have to make it over like a Stephon Castle, who was way more deserving.
Because they've shuffled players around.
Or Joel Embiid, who's averaging 27 and 8 and 4.
Hold on, so you're telling me that if Dylan Brooks gets the spot, and he might very well.
It's because he's Canadian.
But also, I think he deserves it.
Not over Castle or Fox, who are in the 2 seed, and every other team around them have 2 All-Stars, and the Spurs have 1.
You know what's funny that you say that? Because Mitch Johnson, and I had to double read the quote when he said it, said the only way the Spurs are deserving of just the 1 All-Star is if Wemby's one of the frontrunners for MVP. So that is sort of the argument that people thought Fox or Steph Castle would be up next.
Lauri Markkanen is going to get in because he's from Finland and not Joel Embiid, who's an American, averaging 28 and 8 and 4.
But that is part of the.
Crazy to me. That's where this format is stupid.
No, you're not wrong. It's a lot of kinks to be. Yeah, it's a lot of kinks to be worked out in the format. But the fact that the San Antonio Spurs have played at the level that they've played all season and only have Wemby represent them All-Star Weekend is a travesty. Like they should very much have 2 guys represent them at All-Star.
Dylan Brooks has been great. He's deserving, but is he more deserving than the second best player on the second best team in the NBA?
You're literally talking to a Spurs fan, and the Spurs are the only top 5 seed in the West that don't have 2. Everyone below them has 2 representing
That's
the
what I don't like.
Am I going on a tirade later today in my own personal time where I scream and yell?
Sure.
Yeah, of course I am.
Well,
but am I going to
now.
be professional now? Yes.
And by the way,
yes,
like
I am.
the Raptors, they're the 5th seed in the Brandon Ingram. He deserves that, but there was a question of him or Scotty Barnes. I don't even think that was close. I think he deserves it regardless.
Think so too.
Even more so, possibly more so than Scotty Barnes. So I'm happy he's in. I'm just saying if Luka goes down, doesn't play, I think it's stupid that another world player gets in that's not more deserving than an American.
I think it's stupid that Luka's hurt. How about that? I think all of this.
They gotta fix that.
I
Someone's
will say
gonna get
this.
screwed just because they're from America and there's too many Americans on the team.
There are some big names that may not be available. And we already have
How do you
SGA.
guys feel about the world team now?
Oh, I love it. I'm still in.
Without SGA, without Giannis, without Luka.
Yeah, the Giannis thing's not for sure.
I think we bet already. The bets are in.
USA.
Luka's not out yet, technically. By the way, I'm still all
He's
world.
not gonna play hard anyways in the game anyway, so he might as well be out.
I still have. Didn't
Put
we
in
only
Dylan.
go
Put
ahead?
in
we talked
Dylan Brooks. He'll play hard.
We
really
talked
will.
about this yesterday. I think they're going to play hard.
I
I'm
think
an
they'll play
optimist.
real hard.
I think
Rocky.
we have a lot of young, new, excited energy. Did you see how excited Brandon Ingram was?
Thank you.
And his teammates and how they celebrated him?
Jalen Johnson's gonna go.
Oh, like it's 5 or 6 guys that's hearing it like,
Yeah, be a
we're going to
patriot,
play.
for God's sake.
Yeah, we're
Be
going to play.
proud.
So
This would be the year and the time to shake it up and prove a point that look.
bring it back, young
we are
fellas.
playing hard.
Yes,
I still have.
indeed.
Didn't we bet on this? Didn't I have world against all y'all? I
That's
feel like I
what
did.
that's what I'm checking
No,
on.
I'm still in.
Yeah.
I'll double it if you need to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
will, I would love to
I'm
press
all
my
over
bet.
USA. I'm all
Yeah,
over
Yeah,
USA.
we
with that.
know you're the world's biggest flag waver. That's whatever.
Only because of injuries. Now the best players in the NBA are not from America.
Trust
I'll
me,
give you
but,
that.
but Luka's not out yet. And honestly, I'm still in lighting candles. We're gonna see what happens. So LeBron missed his 18th game of the season last night. That is a little bit of a story because the All-NBA streak, he's now not going to be able to qualify for any of those types of awards. And so it ends now.
But he can play in the All-Star games though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as I know. It ends at 21.
What that got to do with
Why do you keep asking me?
Well, I'm just curious if he qualified for the All, you know what I mean? There's no number of games.
No,
for
the
that.
All-Star is different. This is like all the accolades at the end, and his streak was 21, which I don't know who's touching that. Is anyone touching that streak for the next?
It's going to be hard.
What's
100 years.
What's Kevin Durant at?
I have no idea.
He'd be the only one I think would be somewhat
Has a
close.
chance.
Yeah.
Maybe Steph.
And I'm curious to see where they are. But listen, 21 is insane. First of all, you got to have longevity, you got to have health on your side, and you actually got to go out there and ball, not just be out there. So for him to be able to do this at 21 times, kudos to LeBron. Like I don't think nobody else touches.
KD's only at 11, by the way.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's what I'm saying.
So
And what's crazy
math ain't
is
math.
this is like we talk about the Legacy Act, the Legacy vote in. That's not the case with him. Like he is deserving of All-Star. He is deserving of All-NBA. The fact that he is playing at this level, at this age, I don't know that we'll ever see it again because again, like Lou just said, these are nuts.
The fact that I've played against all versions of him.
That is crazy.
It's still the same version.
That's awesome.
It's still the
actually.
same guy.
They were different versions. Miami LeBron was different than Lakers Bron. The Lakers Bron was different than Cleveland Bron.
It's just
Fair.
the health and the staying on the floor and the longevity is unmatched, and I don't think will ever be touched. Like this is ridiculous.
Maybe not in our lifetime, but it will. Look, everything gets broken. Once you sort of break that seal, it's like we start to see. Shut up. I swear to God. There is an argument to be made that, and I don't know how you would do this because the season's already so dang long, but if you made the All-Star break a little longer, perhaps to get some of the health stuff under control, for example, like give a little bit more time in the middle of the.
It's already much longer than it was when we played.
I do agree.
I was about
with
to say
it
it
is.
went from 3 days to 7 days.
Yeah, it was All-Star
grateful.
weekend. Now it's All-Star week
It is a
already.
week.
Yeah. No, listen.
I don't want the season long.
Injuries are part of the game. Load management is going to be a part of the game. It's no way to get it right. We're talking about 30 organizations with 30 different sets of problems.
Sure.
So it's never gonna be the same for anybody. That's how this game goes. That's the luck of the draw, and that's what makes the playoffs so special. You have to get to the playoffs as healthy as you can. It's not gonna work out for everybody. So no, don't extend All-Star Weekend.
The season already goes all the way into
Yeah,
June.
if there's anything, I think it's the opposite. I think
Yeah,
we're
thank
talking
you.
about shortening the season and making the game.
Sheesh.
Now we're going to make All-Star Weekend just an extra 4 or 5 days of vacation for the players.
Yeah, you cut the games.
you
Now,
can't
what I am curious about though, the Lakers still have another game. They play again on Thursday.
A few,
They
yep.
play
That
again.
sucks.
They play again tomorrow.
They play the
so
Mavs on Thursday.
sitting all of these guys last night, do they play tomorrow going into the break? Is this a plan? Is this part of the scheduling? Because some of my experiences with load management, there's usually a schedule. Hey, this is gonna be X, Y, and Z. If you're banged up here, this is going to be a slot for us to look into it. And so maybe the Lakers are playing some of that game, especially with them getting routed. You don't want to have two of these going into the break and having that taste in your mouth. So
you could give the folks that are part of All-Star festivities just off and be like, go beat Dallas, please, everyone else.
But you'd also imagine that all hands on deck. Look, you guys got 6-7 days off. Like, let's go handle business. Let's end on a win, and let's go into break with a positive vibe.
I'll just be like, can I just get 2 weeks off? Like, I don't want to play at all.
I swear, ours was literally a weekend, right? It was like Thursday, like Sunday, and maybe you play Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, we were back playing games.
Now it's like 10 days.
So you. Because now, if you're in the All-Star stuff, you actually still have time to go on a little break.
That's why they did it. They did it for the All-Star guys. Never had a break. You know, you play the game on Sunday and you're back in uniform on Tuesday. They're like, well,
it doesn't seem like a prize.
It's not a prize to be part of All-Star weekend. So it got pushed back with
those guys. For the non-All-Stars, we had 2 All-Star weekends. It was great.
I feel like I would rather have that, if we're being honest.